What up guys, it's Adrian from YouMotorcycle, and in today's video we're going to be talking about 10 serious pieces of motorcycle gear, equipment, accessories, must-haves, all that kind of good stuff for you guys to check out. This video is kind of more aimed at somebody who's been riding 2, 3, 4 years already. We're not going to be covering simple stuff like helmets, jackets, gloves. I'm going to assume you guys already have all of that. I'm going to assume you already have like maybe some riding pants too. We're going to be starting a little bit past all of the basics. I have a whole 2-car garage full of crap, and I'm going to be sharing with you guys what some of the most awesome motorcycle goodies to come out in the last 10, 13 years are. And it's around this time of year that a lot of us have, you know, that loving woman saying, "Babe, what do you want for Christmas?" And we're all like, I don't know, babe. Don't be that guy. Send her this video, get some ideas from this video. Maybe you'll find something on here that you really, really love, and it'll be the best Christmas, holidays, Hanukkah, whatever of your life. All right, you see this right here? This, like 13 years ago when I started riding, it kind of looks like it's from Walmart. This was the coolest shoe that you could get back then. So it was like you had two options really for motorcycle riding boots. It was you either had like Doc Martens and you looked like you were in like some kind of metal band, or you look like a Power Ranger until these Alpine Stars black tops came out. But the reality is right now you have a ton of options for motorcycle footwear. You have stuff that you can wear if you're going out on a date. You have stuff that you can wear for business casual looks, office settings. You can jump off your bike and that shoe you're wearing no longer looks ridiculous or no longer looks like it's kind of trying hard and not really succeeding. There is a ton of awesome motorcycle footwear out there you guys should check out. Second thing I recommend, if you guys are doing anywhere over 20-minute motorcycle rides, which you really should be, if not, what are you even doing having a bike? Anything over 20 minutes of riding at 85 decibels or more, which is what you're going to hear between your motor running and the air, it's going to cause irreparable hearing loss. I've been riding like 13 years now. I can't hear a damn thing, which is sometimes kind of nice because mostly people say a lot of stupid stuff. But anyway, I used to start with those hardware store kind of foam things. You rolled them up, took forever, you stuck them in your ear, and then within like half an hour to an hour they were kind of hurting you anyway. And most recently I got these, it's molded to the shape of my ear, and I just, look at that. Fits right in, super smooth. It doesn't stick out the side of my ear. It's just in there flush. I put a helmet on, I don't feel it. These things are great. Even when I'm vacuuming, I use these things all the time. Hearing protection is like the most underrated $100 or less that you could spend in all of motorcycling. The third thing that I really recommend is a phone mount that can also charge your phone while you ride. You got your phone mount on there. It's awesome for having your GPS on. You can see if you have Waze, it'll show you where the police are, so you never get a speeding ticket. It's great. This just kind of clamps your phone in, and then these strap over top to really hold it secure. But this one here comes with this extra little feature. It's a little USB port on the side. Power it, power off. It will charge your phone while you ride. And the new ones are like $20. And for that 20 bucks, it'll wirelessly charge. Literally just punch it in there, and as soon as your phone touches that back, for 20 bucks, it charges your phone while you ride. To install it's super simple. It's just one cable that just goes positive terminal, negative terminal of your battery. That's it. The next thing I recommend for you guys is get the phone number of a good, reputable, trustworthy motorcycle towing company, because one day you're gonna unfortunately have some bad luck. You're gonna be stuck on the side of the road and you're gonna be like, who can I actually trust to not rip me off and to actually take care of my baby safely? And you're either gonna be at the mercy of whoever you call first because you just want to get your bike safe and get yourself to safety, or you're gonna, have someone who doesn't know what the hell they're doing. So before you need a tow, figure out who the good guys are in your city, save their number for when you need them. All right, I'm from Canada, so trust me on this next one. The fifth thing you're gonna want is a neck warmer, maybe with some neoprene lining or some fleece lining, something like that, just to kind of keep you extra warm. Why you're gonna want this is for two reasons. First one is that when your neck is all stiff, your back gets all stiff, and it's gonna make you reaction time. When you're cold, your reaction time is it's slower. So anything you kind of have to do, evasive maneuvers, is gonna be like, you're gonna be that much more delayed. And the second reason is when your neck and your back are stiff, you are not gonna be, you wanna be fluid. You wanna be able to move and lean and all of that with the bike. You don't wanna be moving stiffly. If your neck's stiff, your back's stiff, your whole core is stiff, you're not gonna be fluid. It's not gonna be a good time. Next thing I'm gonna recommend is a GoPro or any other action camera. Honestly, I'm still on like a GoPro Hero 6, which you can get used for really cheap. They're on Model 9 now, dirt cheap. I'll post all kinds of links in the description box down below to everything. You guys can check them out. But I even have a mount on mine. I use mine. I have mine posted on the dashboard. I have mine posted recording over the back of the truck. I use this thing all the time for two reasons. One is it makes for really cool footage. Let's face it, that's what GoPro's known for. They capture all kinds of awesome stuff. A lot of moto vloggers are making thousands of dollars just posting videos of themselves riding every single month. So these things pay for themselves in no time. But if you're ever in any kind of accident, it just proves if you were doing everything all good, if you're obeying the law, just gives you that much more evidence that you can say, hey, it was the other guy's fault, and here's the proof. These things, for the couple $100 you're gonna spend on them, are so worth it. All right, number 7 and 8 I'm doing together, which is motorcycle tank bag or motorcycle backpack. Basically anything that adds any sort of cargo carrying capacity to your motorcycle. There are ones that are magnetic. There are ones that go to your backrest. There are ones that are like a backpack where straps come out and then you can hook up your helmet to it. There's all kinds of really cool stuff. I have a ton of baggage. Because honestly, when you can take something like this bike and you can make it not just super fun, but also practical for running everyday errands, like this 1000cc Harley Davidson V-Rod is my daily driver. It's my commuter. It's my errand runner. It's my quick grocery trip go-getter. I do everything on this bike because it might be naked now, but in a matter of minutes, I can get all kinds of bags on there, and I can do just about anything with this bike. Number 9, the second last thing I recommend for you guys is a change of eyewear. So whether that is lenses of different shades, or if you're gonna have just a pin lock system on your helmet so you can easily replace your helmet visors, especially if you're gonna be in your early 20s where you might go on a date with a girl that might end up taking you 5-6 hours, spend the night, that kind of situation. You're going to want to have something that you can do during daylight, riding, seeing comfortably, not be blinded. And then at nighttime, you try riding around with these, it's going to be a bad time. Switch to something like a yellow lens or a clear lens. It'll be so much easier to see the road. You'll be so much safer, and your eyes will thank you for it, and you'll be super safe, which is also kind of handy. And the last one, honestly, I wish I could show it to you guys. I don't have one. It's a motorcycle airbag system. It's kind of like a vest. You wear it over your chest, and it just goes punk and explodes in order to create like an air cushion that protects you from any impacts, because unfortunately in accidents, a lot of times it's the internal bleeding from organ damage that can kill you. So this tries to avoid that. Considering like the possibility for saving your life is there for $700, I mean, that's basically what insurance cost me, and insurance is only gonna like pay for my funeral and stuff, versus this could actually stop me from having a funeral. So it just seems like any kind of airbag system that you can get is probably a good deal for you and for me. Now, all that stuff I just talked about is super cool. I mean, you've been doing something for like 10, 15 years like me, you start to accumulate a lot of just junk. But here's the reality. You don't need any of that, because motorcycling should be raw and beautiful and just you and the machine. And really, I promise you, the only thing that you need to have a good time on motorcycles is the key. That's it. That being said, I have posted links to everything in the description box down below. So if you do want to buy some of the crap that I just told you about, please click those links. I've tried to link to the best prices on the internet. If you can find it cheaper from somewhere else, please, by all means, get it cheaper from somewhere else, or just enjoy just being yourself on your bike and whatever, man. Ride safe, have fun. Peace.